With the advent of Echo Fighters being revealed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate during its E3 2018 segment, a lot of people were excited to see what kind of characters we could see selectable as an existing character's Echo Fighter. I saw tons of fan concepts and ideas online, even people making lists pitching potential Echo Fighters for every single character on the roster. And you know, some of these Echo ideas were bloody obvious. Like, damn, Shadow over Sonic? How come I didn't think of that? But there are certain roadblocks that come with assigning every fighter an Echo. Like, who's gonna be Mr. Gaywatch's Echo? Who's going over Duck Hunt? Banjo-Kazooie? Get out of here, they're never making it in. And don't even get me started on Rob, he's simply built different. The other hurdle is the fact that you're a Smash fan, and you don't know anything about these characters you're pitching Echoes for. Mega Man X over Mega Man? Yeah, it doesn't quite fucking work if you know about Mega Man. Anyway, with pointless meandering out the way, one of the many characters that often trips people up when finding Echo candidates is Terry. I mean, maybe if you're just fucking winging it, you'll slap Andy on your list because that's the result your 5 seconds of SNK Wiki research yielded. But if you pay attention to Fatal Fury for more than 0.6 nanoseconds, you'll realize that Terry and Andy don't share a single move or even anything remotely similar. I mean, the definition of Echo can be stretched a bit. Ken in particular received a decent amount of retooling to differentiate him from Ryu, but the germ of the character has to be similar. So, who could be Terry Bogard's Echo Fighter?
Any other fighter from that stupid...
My Shiranui.
Well, there aren't a ton of viable options. Jeff Bogard? Nah, that dude barely even has a visual presence. Alice? Not a terrible idea, but she's arguably got more Joe DNA than Terry. Probably literally, considering she's essentially a Team Fatal Fury groupie. Don't make me laugh. Alright, now you're not even trying. Damn, no matter how much I try, I can't think of anyone that could possibly be Terry's Echo. Wait, what? What's that? You know, on these Echo Fighter for every character lists, I've often seen them just throw up their hands in defeat when it comes to Terry. Other times I've seen them just kind of pick out a random character they think maybe, probably, hopefully plays like Terry. But what's weird is that there is one character who absolutely works as a Terry Echo, and that is none other than Rock Howard.
But John, Rock only has Rising Tackle and nothing else from Terry. It doesn't work.
Shh, I know. Calm down. Breathe. Take your meds. And also, shut up cause you're wrong! Yes, it's true Rising Tackle is the only direct special move Rock shares with Terry, but you're forgetting that most of his normals are extremely similar to Terry's. So let's go through a hypothetical Rock Howard Smash moveset and see how he comes together. Like, seriously, let's actually do this. I've seen people mention Rock as an Echo offhandedly, but never block out how his moveset would be. And we're gonna go through all the good shit like ults, taunts, and victory poses as well. And FYI, I'm going to use some FG terminology here. In the rare chance you're watching this and aren't engrossed in SNK fighting games, here's some definitions. LP, light punch. HP, heavy punch. LK, light kick. HK, heavy kick. Each of these correspond to one of the 4 main buttons used in pretty much all SNK titles. And in case you're an SNK player that knows nothing about Smash, here's some Smash terms. Cool? Cool. Now let's bring in Rock. As you can see, I'm going to be using Mark of the Wolves as a frame for his whole moveset and to give visual weight to what I'm saying. First of all is the 3-hit jab combo Terry is infamous for in Smash. It can easily be his LP, LP HP, or maybe LP HP HP. And yes, he has his own jab jab power dunk equivalent, but it doesn't rise as much as Terry's and has a stronger meteor effect off stage. Next is his dash attack, and I wasn't exactly sure what to use. Maybe Rock could have power charge? After all, this is a glorified clone we're talking about and not a completely new character. Maybe he could have his shift rage run as a dash attack? As for his tilts, they'd be pretty damn close to Terry's in Smash. You could probably get away with copy pasting them even. Side tilt would be Rock's LK. Up tilt would be similar to crouching HP, and down tilt would be crouching LK. Pretty much identical to Terry's in Smash. Now for smash attacks. Side smash is iffy, could be his standing HK or LP and LK, either will really do. Up smash is once again his crouching HP, identical to Terry's up smash, and down smash is probably best suited for his crouching HK. Instead of launching the opponents like Terry's, it could have a rare chance of tripping them up like in Mark of the Wolves. Aerial attacks. Nair is pretty simple. His Air LP, with the exact same properties as Terry's Chop. Fair would be his Air LK, with a bear pretty much being the same thing but attacking behind him. His Dare would be his Aerial HP, which he shares with Terry, which is also his down air in Smash Bros already. Up air would be his Air HK, which has a similar arc to Terry's Smash up air, except they had to make up a move for Terry. Rock already has this. I know it's supposed to hit grounded opponents, but you can change the properties no problem. Front throw would have to be his regular throw similar to Terry's, but his back throw would absolutely have to be his Shinku Na. Damn, I don't know how to pronounce that for fuck shit. But his back throw would absolutely have to be his Shinku Nagi? Badass. Up throw can pretty much be the same as Smash Terry's, maybe even down throw as well. I mean, I can't think of anything else Rock does that could work as a down throw. Again, this is supposed to be an Echo, not a completely new character. Now for that juicy shit, the special attacks. This is where Rock will probably differentiate the most from Terry, but he'll mostly still be faithful. First up, neutral special. Instead of Power Wave, he'll use his own ground projectile inherited from Daddy Geese, Reppuken. And instead of a weak and strong version, the different inputs correspond to either regular Reppuken or double Reppuken. His first side special, in place of Burn Knuckle, would be Hard Edge with its respective weak and strong versions. Strong Hard Edge would have more startup lag and be easier to read, but makes up for it by having the second hit be a lot stronger than Strong Burn Knuckles. As for back special, I wasn't so sure. You could use this for Rock's iconic counter, but Smash counters are often down B, and having the counter in and of itself could be too much of a deviation from Terry's Smash moveset. I only bring it up because Rock's counter motion is pretty damn similar to Crack Shoot. Back special could also be his TOP, top, we all know Rock's a bottom, move overhead kick, which gives me the Crack Shoot vibe. Neither of these choices are perfect, it really depends on your own idea of how lenient Echo Fighters are allowed to be. Obviously I'd love a more faithful Rock, but if you think he should just retain Crack Shoot, I'm not going to throw a shit fit. Down special, like I said earlier, would be the dunk version of Rage Run. Or he could just have Power Dunk with the added wing motif. I don't know. Do you care? I don't care. Guys, I got some new dumbbells in recently, and they're pretty great, but they stink like shit, and I think the gas they're emitting is toxic. Like my IQ is just decreasing every day I spend in their presence. I woke up at 4 AM the other night and just started masturbating to gay porn because I was so fucking wrecked. Literally forgot that I was straight. Up special is a rising tackle, by the way. Whew, that's the main moveset out of the way. Oh damn, I forgot to make any of that long ass explanation funny. Rock Among Us! Oh shit, wait, there's super special moves. These are pretty much a fighting game character's signature, so I'm not about to say Rock should be given Power Geyser and Buster Wolf. It just wouldn't be right. Luckily, Rock's super special moves have similar properties to Terry's, with the Raging Storm being a huge hitbox that comes from the ground, which makes it perfect to swap with Power Geyser. And likewise, Shine Knuckle can be pretty seamlessly swapped with Buster Wolf. Don't agree? Well, you can subscribe anyway if you want. As for Rock's final smash, I think it'd be similar to Terry's one, which incorporates Triple Geyser and Buster Wolf at the same time. I imagine Rock starting up with strong Shine Knuckle, and once he rising tackles your ass out of the stratosphere, he starts up a full power Geese style Raging Storm back on the ground for you to fall into. In order to fully demonstrate what I'm talking about, I drew a picture. Now let's move on to the extra stuff. First off, his taunts and victory poses. Smash contains 3 of each for every character. Up taunt would be his regular Mark of the Wolves taunt. Side taunt would be his first round win pose where he takes the glove off and shakes his hand, and down taunt could be either one of his hidden taunts from Mark of the Wolves, whichever one you like. Victory screens would be his KOF 14 win screen, his special tortured win pose he always has, and of course... And here's his ults. Nothing too crazy, just your usual colour variations. Rock doesn't really have any different costumes. Well, not any good ones. As for music, Terry already brought over everything in the kitchen sink in that department, so all Rock can really do is bring over some Mark of the Wolves tracks and his KOF 14 theme. And yes, I'm including Spread the Wings. I will fight any lawyer to the death if necessary. As for his stage, well, I suppose KOF Stadium still works for him. Yeah, I know he already has the cameo on it, but we all know the simple solution to that one. While an Echo Fighter wouldn't normally come with the stage, let's just choose one hypothetically. And immediately get stuck because Rock's Mark the Wolf stage, while cool, isn't really able to work in Smash. I mean, how exactly do you make an Omega version of a fucking parking lot? Maybe Rock could have a different stage? Let's see. Oh, I know, hang on. There we are. Oh man, this old thing. Yeah, right here, Geese Tower. What? It works. You can fall off of it. And Rock is Geese's son. Although to be honest, the Mishima Dojo kind of already stole its gimmick. Whatever. You know what? Fuck this whole topic. Were any of you guys big advocates for Terry back in the lead up to Ultimate? Like, I don't mean after the SNK leak, I mean just during the normal release and DLC hype cycle. I remember there was like 5 Terry bros on V that would every so often report and post this one image and then go back into hibernation. Although I actually made a few images advocating his inclusion as well. I remember this one night I was lurking V and went on this thread about summoning the Tails doll or some shit. Eventually everyone in this thread found this super ancient flash game where you make your own custom Tails doll out of super limited assets. But what caught my eye was a button that said go to my chat. And to my complete amazement it still worked and took me to this weird website called Zap or some shit. A couple people from the thread piled into the chat to completely destroy it. We also talked about the characters we wanted in Smash, and obviously I said Terry. Anyway, long story short, after completely pushing the limits of Zap, we made a small Discord chat and shot the shit until the wee hours of the morning. One of the guys I met during that little shenanigan happened to be a dude making a lot of OC content for Smash threads, so because of me he started adding Terry in a few of them. Eventually Terry became a bigger name in Smash speculation threads and would frequently pop up in those fun little images you find in them. Man, good times. Back when I was first getting into SNK and playing all the original Fatal Fury games for the first time, summer break was starting so I had all the free time in the world to just chill out for a while, and Banjo had just gotten into Smash. Man, that was just a good fucking period in my life. The river of time is slowly eroding all that we care about and we cannot do a thing to stop it. You know, while I am obviously super happy that Terry ever got into Smash, I gotta admit I kinda stopped giving as much of a shit about it since. Like, I still kept up with new reveals, and I thought additions like Min Min and Sephiroth were cool, but I'd basically already checked out. And now, as much as the prospect of a Fighters Pass 3 sounds cool, and how fun it is to imagine your favourites getting in, I think the Smash fandom is slowly coming to the same realization this game is almost 3 years old now. With every subsequent DLC character, the game gets rejuvenated less and less, until no one really cares that much anymore. I suppose after the last Fighters Pass character gets revealed, it's just time for Smash to go into hibernation again once more. The Smash hype cycle is so great, but it can't last forever. Each time it came around, it was such a big part of my life, as gay as that sounds. But now, with Ultimate coming to a close, with my 2 biggest most wanted characters already in, getting revealed back to back, I wonder if I'll even care as much about the next game. I mean, how do they even top something like Ultimate? It really threw everything in the kitchen sink at us, which is a phrase I already used earlier in this video, but I'm not smart enough to think of anything else to say. Apart from, I don't know, Gino. What's even left to be added? Fuck KOF 15. Smash Ultimate is the game that shattered all expectations. Oh well. I'm glad I at least got to experience those awesome reveals. I mean, Banjo and Kazooie took so long to get in that people probably literally died waiting for them to get into Smash. I guess the only thing worse than not getting what you want is getting exactly what you want. An existence with nothing to yearn for is no existence at all.